Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. I've been taking a break from doing videos like I expressed on community posts and other videos. Just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel compelled, sometimes I don't. But I just watched Yashua's Pandera's latest video and it inspired me to do a video. I told y'all, like he showed on his video, the picture of the Grim Reaper a long time ago, that the Grim Reaper is here. Sam? And as I'm doing this video, outside is nothing but foolishness, loudness, just hate, no community. I mean, you could just hear it. It's just utter ridiculousness. But hell is supposed to be this way, so you can wake up and fall out of love with this place. And you see the other gigantic demonic entity that's looking up at the angel of death. You see he's holding something. You see his sigh or sickle coming down. I showed this picture before, but this is just reinforcement from what I've said in the past, because people fail to realize things. You see the eye of the other giant entity, the horn on the head, horn coming out of the face. Let's zoom in on the Reaper. You see the V-shaped collar going around his neck, the hood, the eye, the instrument in this hand. My man Maverick the Poet said he's holding open a book, the Book of the Dead. And here's his tool that the Grim Reaper is always shown to have, the sigh or sickle. A lot of people have been waiting for me to do videos, but as you can see, the energy is so hateful in this place. This is from a video I did earlier this week, The Gates of Hell. Okay? I'm sitting around with my phone, just looking at it. Something said, Google where the gates of hell are located. And it said it came up at the Philadelphia Art Museum. So, I'm lost. I never knew it was a actual sculpture being displayed at the art museum in my city, right? But I know that to be a demonic center, why would you bring literally one of the 7 gates of hell to my city, and all hell has broken loose with murder, violence, crime, just utter nonsense, okay? That's no coincidence. I guarantee you it's one in New York, California, Chicago, Atlanta, where all the nonsense is going on. Like my brother Yashua Pandera said, we're part of the 12 tribes. And it's not about racism. It's just hate for who you are and who you're connected to, being angels of light and godly beings. He also mentioned the Joker, and we know the Joker to be the jester. And this is an image I showed a while ago. But like I said, reinforcement, because people don't realize or fail to realize. So here's a realization. You see his eye, the white face of the leper, like Brother Pandera said. You see the horns and other appendages coming off of his head and his face. Here's his nose and his mouth. And this is spiritual wickedness in high places, folks. A lot of people have a hard time understanding and overstanding and ultrastanding that these things are real. Okay? You don't live on earth. You're in hell, and you're in judgment every second and day of your life. That's what you're born into. Until you realize where you are, and you have to wake up and ascend out of this place. Same image outlined for the spiritually blind. You can literally see the eye shine, the nose, the mouth, the jawline, the chin, and the horn-like appendages poking out of his skull. See him up there? That's in the sky, folks, on the edge of what people call clouds, that they don't understand are, when you see them like these are spiritual interactions. When you see the chemtrails come out that are straight lines, they're trying to obscure your view. And also they have a multi-tonged effect or ringed effect because they also poison you. And they're, like my brother said, they're hiding what's going on above you. You see the massive craft. I mean, that's out of every UFO movie you ever seen in your life. I mean, look at the geometric shape on it. Understand you can't have geometry and water vapor. Wake up. See the line that intersects it, showing you the top and the bottom of the craft. I mean, I could do this all day, folks. But when I do videos, sometimes I feel like they're not appreciated. And I know it's not my subscribers. It's the systems that control YouTube and social media when you're doing them at a high level the way I do. Shout out Beyond the Spectrum. Beyond the Spectrum has some serious things going on in her geographic area. I mean, do I need to tell you? I mean, you clearly can see these are faces. No one needs to tell you that those are eyeballs poking out at you in the nose and cheekbones. And another one looking up this way. See his nose, eyes, mouth, crazy looking helmet on his head. More eyes. I'll just hold that in and let it resonate. You know, and yeah, look at that. Even from a distance, you can see that. And like Yashua Pandera said, we're not here to save the world, just our people. And only the people that are open-minded and willing to understand the truth. Not their truth, not their version of the truth that they want to interpret or understand or love. The only truth there is. I've been ringing the bell for so long, talking about vaccines and poisons and all these other things. And, you know, and of course the supernatural, because, you know, that's what I'm here for. I take breaks, but I can't stop because I signed up for this duty to tell people that you don't live on earth, that you're in hell, in a physical third dimensional place that's hell. And if you keep fucking up, you'll reincarnate back here. And that's more so the trick. But if you sell your soul, you die, you go to the lava pits or the inside the earth, the lake of fire. Understand that there's no two ways around it, folks. You see the people here. I'm the messenger here to wake the dead. Believe it or not. I go into great detail to show you the spiritual entities that are right above your head. I've shown entities on the sun, on the moon, in homes. I mean, you name it. Any and everywhere. You live in hell. This is where all the demonic activity is. Why do you think so much bad stuff happens? Look at I wish, this is from Beyond the Spectrum. I wish you could have caught this in a different frame, like maybe more of the head of this creature here, but you can see his arm extended out, the skeletonized body, the what looks like to be legs, and they're all holding hands. And when I corresponded with Beyond the Spectrum, she was like, Riz, it looked like they're like towing around something. I said, yes, they're towing around each other. They're all interlocked. You seeing that's a entity right there. Look at his face. Eyes, mouth, some type of white garment, and it's holding hands. They're all, when you see stuff like this in the sky, they're all linked together. And they're all on one massive entity, like almost like riding a bus. And they all move in mass. I'll just zoom in so you can see some of the people. I'm super close, folks. So you can see faces, garments. You see it? I mean, come on. And trust and believe, this won't get many views in the grand scheme of things. All the bullshit gets views. The truth is not loved in this place, and I understand it. because I show stuff like this that's in your sky, that's not just made up from water vapor and some guy with a wild imagination. No. I feel like I'm the only person on YouTube telling you that this place is hell. You live inside of a place that's covered by a dome. Okay? And it allows human fleshly vessels to live here so they can wake up to certain things. Earth means dirt, but they tell you this place is more water than dirt. So why call it dirt? Everything you know that they taught you is a lie. Look at the face on this giant bat-like creature. Eye, strange appendage coming out the side of the head. Looks like pig nostrils, but that's a stereotypical nose of a bat. And then when I zoom out, you see its outline. You see the wings. You think clouds and water vapor can give you precise detail like this? You have to be a fool, or you're one of them. And I totally get it. I'm not here to save the world, just my people. Yeah, the people that's on that vibration of, what's so crazy, folks? I actually heard them on the news talking about love and light. They mock everything we do. I do. They have a drug commercial for a skin cream, and the company's name is called Sky Rizzy. Sky Rizzy. I'll move forward. Another Titan that filmed in the sky. You see the Frankenstein looking like face, eyes, nose, mouth, strange appendage, square head. You see him sitting. It's outlined perfectly, and he's holding a smaller individual in his hand. I'll zoom in on that. See the thing looking up at him? But people be like, well, Rez, that's your imagination. No. You don't see what I see. See the toes? How are we seeing separate appendages on what has to be a foot? I'll zoom out. See it? See his leg? His knee, shin bone, foot, and toes. I'll hold that in for you. I'm not on here blowing spit bubbles for attention, folks. I've been ringing the alarm, a serious one. You see the faces? Youre Pendera mentioned that Barack Obama was the Antichrist, the beast. I mean, that's the image of his face right there. Seeing with his mouth open, his nose, his eyes. These people are gone, and it meshes in right with the goat face. The eye, the nose, the mouth. I zoom out, you see the horns. You don't know what you're dealing with, folks. And I'm really here to help. And people can make negative videos about me or Kalai. I'm here to tell you, I'm bringing nothing but the truth. And I'm coming in love and light. Because I could be the polar opposite, but I'm not here to be a demon or a devil. I'm here to wake the dead. See the faces? The hair design? That shows intelligence, folks. You see the eyes, the mouth open, arm, helmet on his head. I mean, come on. I'll move on. Showed you that. Just sticks out so crazy. Look at that. Heart attacks are real. People will be in fear. You see the massive giant, the Titan. Eyes, nose, mouth. Humanoid, but not human. He's wearing armor like a samurai, looking down. You see this entity right here? I'll zoom in because people think it's a game. It's not a game. You'll realize. Maybe you love this place and want to keep coming back here, but COVID-19 made you think twice about the bullshit that's going on out here. And maybe you woke up to realize you're a slave to paper money made by trees. You're a slave to nature. You're a slave to big pharmaceutical companies. They create sickness for profit. The word fool is in the dictionary for a reason. I don't like to curse, but sometimes like I feel like I want to curse like super bad, but I try not to be that way. But our people are just like demonic at their core. There's no way in the world, after all we've been through, we at the end of the day we kill each other. But only in hell could something like that happen to the children of God. You're being tricked. Everything here is to make you believe that God is not real. Because you pray and you don't hit the lottery, you don't get a new car, and one of your friends get killed. You don't believe because you don't know where you are. Once you understand where you are, things become very clear why they happen the way they happen. You see the giant being? I'll zoom in on his face. Let me stop speaking the truth so much. It hurts. People can't take it. You see it? Nose, eyes, mouth, helmet. See the white looking man right here with the beard? Eyes, nose, mouth, crazy looking headgear or garment or mohawk beard, wearing all black. Yeah, let me go back to that picture and just hold it in there for you. It's undebatable. Stuff I bring is 100% real. The third eye is a real thing. My visions at night are lucid to the point where I really feel like I can't believe that was a so-called dream, but it's not. It's just different realms you go to when you leave your body, especially when you're at a higher level spiritually. I'm only on social media to do stuff like this. Other than that, social media can kiss my ass. It's a curse. More from beyond the spectrum. You see the entities, massive ship. See the craft. Just like in every movie you ever seen. And always around the edges of it, you're going to see smoke-like substance that humans call clouds. But it's just to cloak the entities that are moving about. They figure if the people down there told you everything and you believe it, you won't notice them. You'll think that's just clouds. Entities all on the edge. And remember, folks, when you watch YouTube videos, you'll see 3 dots on the right-hand corner of your screen. Hit those dots and turn the clarity of the video to 1080p, 720, the highest quality it'll go. Because, if you're not told, you'll be watching this in 144 saying, Riz, how are you seeing all this stuff? It's blurry, bro. I'm not showing nothing blurry. Only thing's blurry is your third eye and your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I'm here to take that tarnish off of that so you can shine, so your light can shine through. Yeah, that's what I'm here to do. You see the craft? Okay? You see the ship? The sun is, the supposed sun is in the backdrop. See the illumination? Why is this not being illuminated? It's blocking out visible light. Understand the craft that they have are unlike anything you know. They're supernatural, folks. It's literally blocking out the sun. But guess what? It gives away the perfect geometric shape of the ship. Anyone that remotely calls themselves intelligent can understand everything I just said, and it should be no dark shadow blocking out the greatest light of this so-called world. And understand all those lights up there, it's just like when you go into Petco and you go into the aquarium section where you see lizards and everything existing inside of a terrarium. Yes, you get heating lamps, you get daytime, you get nighttime. It's a simulation, folks. Understand that. Everything here is. It's all illusionary. You see people all on the edges. Let me just move on before I fall out of inspiration. Just in another spectrum. This is supposed to be the sun. If you think that's the sun, you're a fool. The definition of fool is for you. It's just a light of the day, just like the Bible talks about, and then the lesser one for the night. And the dome is used to reflect light and make it brighter and all that stuff. And it's multiple machines like this moving about that spread light to give you the illusion of daytime. You know, a system just to keep you alive so you can understand and come to a realization. You're being given a chance and don't even know it. This place whole goal is to make you believe God is not real, Jesus never existed, and in the fucking Bible it tells you that Jesus was a fucking black man. I mean, black as hell black man too, with woolly hair. And then they tell you he wasn't no pushover, and he was large in stature. But you know, you could believe what you want. It'll be to your detriment. I'm here to tell you that. I've been sent to tell you that. That's why I'm being suppressed the way I am. Shout out Beyond the Spectrum. Then you see all the demons and entities that are around it. See the face? Seems like all our people want to do is party and act crazy. You know? Stupid. Heathens. You see the creature? It's just disgusting times, folks. For righteous people, you should be disgusted. I know I am. But you know, I lose that disgust fast because I know what this place is. And I know all these things that happen and will continue to happen. And nothing ever gets better here. Shout out Beyond the Spectrum again. I'm telling you. This sister's on to something. Beyond the Spectrum, understand, I watch your stuff. Your works don't go unnoticed. And I'm going to go back to that picture. But you see the eyeball and the mouth. And I'm getting a massive helicopter fly over right now, folks. Horns on the head. And I'm going to go back to it. Look. Because she even said in the comments when I was talking to her, she said, Riz, it looked like the entities are being towed around. Look at the face of the massive creature. You see his black eye. The orbital part of his eye. He has two horns on his forehead. You see his snout, mouth, body. I mean, come on. Looks like Puff the Magic Damn Dragon. And you see, of course, entities all floating around him with their arms up, riding on his back. Let's zoom in on a few of them because they got their hair done. You don't understand where you are. I'm the only person in this so-called earth that showed these things, broke these things down. I'm telling you. And that's just my resume so you could come to a level of trust when it comes to me. Okay? Where do you think you are? You think you live in earth, and every funeral you've been to, they're telling you going home is to heaven and heaven is up? That's a simple equation. Heaven is up and this is hell. And if you continue, I'll use the word fuck up, you go into the lava pits, which are the toxic waste, the lake of fire that's under or in this earth. And that earth means dirt. Don't take me literally. Let that resonate with you so you can see the face. Then I'll go back to the highlighted one. Get the focus right. There we go. See it? Spiritual creature floating in the sky. You know? Stay away from people where all they talk about is money and becoming bosses and real estate moguls. I don't give a shit about none of that stuff. That's caught up in the world. All I care about is love, peace, and light. And peace of mind is priceless. Yeah, we all know we got to work for paper, but how much will you do for it? Shout out Mr. Butterbud. You see the creature right there, standing right there. See his face, the appendages on the head, the arms open. Ridiculous, folks. It's people out here really trying to help you. Beyond the Spectrum, giant, massive mothership. I mean, this spanned the whole sky. This is just a piece of it. You think that's just a cloud formation? You can't understand geometry when you see it? Levels and construction. And then it has an Omac face on the side of it. And even in her video, she tells you looks ancient, like stone, beyond the spectrum. Trust me, you know what you're dealing with and talking about. That's a cosign from me personally. Shout out all the Sky Watchers and all the brothers that drop knowledge. Haru Heinous, fucking monster, bro. We waiting on your next video, bro. I'm telling you. Diamond in the rough, bro. But we all come together like they say Voltron. Youre Pandera showed this picture earlier. You see all the entities, all the people. Understand, I took this screenshot watching Beyond the Spectrum's video, and I didn't even know Youre Pandera was going to put this in his video. But I mean, this is just a little quick example of all the faces that and entities that are in our realm. Because it's not Earth. You live in a magic kingdom. You don't even realize it. Faces, they're using magic on you 24/7. That's why people are dumb and slow. And I hate to even say it like that. Look, more faces. You see the face? Nose, mouth, eyes. A lot of people's butts are hurt because, oh, I pray and little Pookie got killed and I pray and I'm broke and I'm poor. There's no such thing as broken poor. That's a system that they have you in, and then you go out and sell drugs and kill your community and poison the generations for trinkets, for sneakers and clothes and cars and being over sexualized, because that's what TV and movies and books have trained and taught you, programming and conditioning you to do. You're a drone, a zombie. You're a detriment to your own race. Black people's racism is the worst type of racism to me. When I see young black men running around in the streets gunning each other down for trinkets, that's the worst type of racism there is. I don't care who set what plan into play. You're supposed to be smart enough to overcome that. Every TV show and movie that the white man or woman has put out, they tell you that oh yeah, we want niggers to kill each other. Like, and how fucking dumb are you? Because I'm not a nigger. I'm not black. I'm multi-dimensional. I'm from the kingdom, here to wake the dead. You could believe what you want to believe. The devil's real, and more importantly, God is real. That's the message, folks. You know, I don't get in debates with people, and I'm not here to you know, bring a dead horse to the lake. If he's not going to drink, that's on him, you know, or her. But understand, the gates of hell are in Philadelphia. And every major city, I guarantee, where all the bullshit's happening, especially with the children of God, the tribe, the Israelites, the black people, okay? Because we're the only ones that's being tormented. Anywhere you go, if you part of that tribe, you're being treated like shit. Guarantee it. There's no two ways around it. But I told y'all, long time ago, the Grim Reaper is here. I told y'all, sorrow for the heathens. It's going to be a lot of death and destruction. Because you think you live on earth and, you know, this stuff's not supposed to happen and babies are innocent. Nobody down here is innocent. The only thing innocent here is nature. Nature is here so you can live your fleshly judgment. Because without nature, this ecosystem would not exist. Okay? Nature is above you, if you think about it. Nature's not sick. They don't have doctors sticking them with needles, and they're perfectly fine. But the people of hell / earth, it's almost mind-numbing, but not to me, because I'm aware of all things. I know what this place is. Everything references hell. All the cars, Hellcats, demons. I put community post up. They got so many cars that's named Demon and Hellcat. They got firearms that's named the Hellcat, the Demon. Like, come on. colleges, the Duke Blue Devils, the Drexel Dragons. They got football teams, soccer teams, hockey teams, all named after devils and demons. Wake the fuck up. Peace, love, and light. Sorry for the little bit of cursing that I do. It's just astounding the amount of people that just believe the one-eyed monster, the television, and you totally disregard angels in your presence, aliens, angels of the Most High. Peace, love, and light.